How is it going, everybody? You're watching Then About Tech, and today I'm going to show you how to reduce your screen time on your iPhone. So if you feel like you're using your iPhone too much while you're working, studying, sometimes even while you're eating, watching TV, you're always constantly using your iPhone and you feel like you need to slow it down. You need to use it a little bit less frequently. If you feel like you're really addicted to your phone, this is the video for you. I'm gonna show you how to easily reduce your screen time by a lot. Let's get started. And I wanna start off talking about notifications and badges because they always make you come back to the app. When you get a notification or when you see one of those numbers inside a red circle, right? They are there for a reason. They're there to make you go back, come back to the application all the time because you see there's something new there's something you need to check out, and we have to talk about notifications and badges. So the easiest way to manage it is by simply going right here to your settings, and then you're gonna scroll down just a bit until you see focus. Tap on it, and by default your iPhone will already give you a few focus modes, as you can see. And the easiest way really is to customize those focus modes that are already here, but of course you can create new ones if you want to. So let's go ahead and customize the work focus. So let's imagine you want to reduce your screen time, your interruptions, the amount of time you spend on social media and so on while you are working. But of course you can do this for every activity, every part of your day, like when you are relaxing, when you are with your family, okay? And even when you are sleeping, of course. And as you can see, by default, everything will be blank. This means that any notification that you get will be silenced. So you won't get absolutely any notification. And I'm gonna talk about badges as well, okay? But of course, maybe you don't want that. You wanna receive some notification from some people or some apps, right? So let's tap here on choose people, and by default, your iPhone will already suggest here a few people. You can leave it checked, you can uncheck if you want to, and of course, you can add more people as well. So I'm gonna add here my fiance, which is this example, and 2 contacts from work. So this is pretty clever. That's pretty much what I want, okay? So I can go ahead and tap on next. And now I want to customize who can actually call me. So which people that phone me will actually ring while I'm on the work focus, okay? And I'm gonna show you how to enable it. It's super simple in a second. So you can leave it as favorites. So your phone favorites will be able to phone you and the phone will ring, or allowed people only. So the very same people I just showed you in the previous screen. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it with that. And then I'm gonna tap on done. So as you can see, these 3 people, everything that they send me will notify me. If it's a text message, if it's WhatsApp, if they phone me, whatever those 3 people specifically do, I will get a notification normally. The rest, everybody else, I won't. But of course, here I'm talking about people. What about apps? Because if you're doing a focus for your work, naturally you want some apps, productivity apps, to actually notify you, and you can do it as well. So for example, let's say I don't want anything to notify me while I'm working, just reminders, because I use reminders all the time to get reminded about work stuff, right? And let's say I want to add my calendar, because let's go here for calendar, because I get notifications all the time when I have a meeting or something like that. So I want to be notified by those 2 apps. They are important because they are work related. So I'm going to tap on done as well. And then my work focus is of course set up. But remember I told you about badges. Those are very important as well. So if I go ahead here and tap on options, we have here hide notification badges. And this is very important. You have to leave it enabled, simply because when work focus is enabled, and I'm gonna show you right now, you won't see any badges from any apps apart from those we have enabled. So let's leave it as it is. It's perfect. Let's come back. And then the focus is enabled. You don't need to do anything else. You can come back already. And then as you exit, of course, your settings app and on absolutely any app on your iPhone, you can pull down on your control center, tap here on your focus modes, enable work, because we have just customized it, right? And then it's already working. You see right here at the top, the dedicated icon for work, meaning it is enabled. And as you can see right here, all the badges are gone. Remember, we had a ton of badges here, even for all social media and email and everything like that. Now we just have for reminders, because I have allowed reminders and calendar. And of course, if those contacts that I've allowed phone me or text me or send me any kind of notification, they'll go through. The rest, they won't. This is an amazing way to make sure you don't get interrupted, disturbed all the time. You don't get so many interruptions because we have successfully customized our notifications and badges. But of course, it's not only that. Let's talk about tip number 2. So go ahead and open up your settings once again. And this time, scroll a bit more down until you get to screen time. Tap on it, and that's right, guys. We have to create a limit for the apps you use too much and you just don't want to use it as much. You want to control a little bit better. And creating a limit is probably one of the best ways to do it, because generally when we're using an app, especially like social media, we generally don't even realize how much time we spend there. So when we create a limit, is a very nice way to visually see and check and get a notification saying you've already used it too much. Let me show you how it works. So as you tap on screen time, and then you tap here on app and website activity, so tap on it, and then you're gonna type in your screen time passcode if you have it already. If you haven't, I'm gonna show you how you can create one. Mine is very hard, as you can see. And then you have here app and website activity, turn it on. And then as easy as that, we've got here the screen time information with everything that we need. But more specifically, app limits. Tap on it, and then you can tap on add a limit. Generally, we're doing this for social media, right? Which are the apps that we generally use the most and are more addicted to. So go ahead here and tap on social, but of course you can see all apps, it's super easy. And let's say you wanna limit Instagram and TikTok. You can do it for anything, right? So you can go ahead and tap on next, as you can see, and then you can create a limit. As you can see, by default, it's 1 hour every day. But of course, you don't need to go that far. If you're super addicted, maybe you're using multiple hours. So let's say you can do it for 2 hours. So you can only use Instagram and TikTok 2 hours every day. You can customize it for weekdays and weekends by tapping right here, right? So then you can tap on add, and then as easy as that, you only be able to use those apps for 2 hours every single day. Of course, you can use it more. It won't block the app completely, but once it reaches 2 hours, it's gonna show you a screen like that. I'm gonna leave it here on the screen, and then the app will be like blocked. Of course, you can tap on get more time, put your passcode, and use it a little bit more. The point here is not to really lock you out completely. It's just to give you a heads up. Your iPhone will tell you your time is up. You've used what you have set your iPhone to. Of course, as I said, you can keep using it, but it's a very nice way to just like realize, okay, that's enough, all right? So that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys, an overview with 2 very important and very effective ways on how you can actually reduce your screen time by a lot, by cutting your notifications and eliminating your badges, which are like terrible ways to keep you hooked to the applications and to keep you opening them up all the time, right? And of course, time limit that will visually tell you and notify you that you have used too much, all right? So, of course, there are other ways, and I can give you other videos, and I actually wanna make a full video just on screen time, okay? And if I do that, when I do that, I'm gonna leave a card at the top and link in the description, because screen time is an amazing feature actually, and a lot of people don't really realize how awesome it is. But for today, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed this video and hope it helped you out. So thanks a lot. Bye-bye.